This is the homepage of HPLnet. Important system-wide information is loaded on here every day. All staff except library pages are expected to review the homepage at least once every shift, preferably at the start of the shift. Library pages are expected to sign in to a computer and review the HPL homepage at least once a week. HPLnet is a Microsoft SharePoint site. Staff should always use Internet Explorer when accessing HPLnet to ensure full functionality throughout the site. The top-level navigation as well as the corner icon My HPLnet are both global navigators. They will appear on every HPLnet page. If you would like to return to the home page, you can either click HPLnet or My HPLnet. The top-level navigation is found along the top of the screen. You will notice that there are arrows within this navigation. Any link that is accompanied by an arrow will lead you to additional menu. For example, hovering on branches, then central, will lead you to a flyout with other options. The top-level navigation contains the home button as we just mentioned, as well as branches, a list of all branches including central, as well as the individual departments that are specific to central. Departments, a list of all system-wide departments such as digital technology and human resources. Steering committees, a list of the 8 steering committees and their corresponding working groups. Standing committees, a list of the standing committees such as Joint Health and Safety Committee and Change Advisory Board. Projects, a list of ongoing projects throughout the system. Learning Institute, a collection of learning and development resources and opportunities provided by HPL, including conferences, workshops, communities of practice, and knowledge bases. Policies and procedures. This links to a previous version of HPLnet that holds all of HPL's current policies and procedures. There are 7 main circular icons on the homepage. Critical information provides quick links to emergency procedures as well as key system contact information. Duty Manager Schedules provides a calendar of managers that are available on nights and weekends to assist staff across the system if needed. Sunday supervisors' names and phone numbers are also listed here. Incidents provides a system-wide history of incident reports as well as access to the form for staff to fill out. You can also find all active bans and the confidential incident reporting form here, which is to be used when reporting incidents of a confidential nature involving other staff members, private confidential circumstances, or reports containing other confidential information. Job postings links to the internal HPL job board that displays a list of closed and open job postings as well as the successful candidates. Clicking on the paperclip will lead you to the job description. Public service provides information that is used every day in our frontline services. This information includes links to booking an appointment, non-cash adjustments, refund procedures, VDI tool, and many more. Staff lists, a master list of all staff sorted alphabetically by last name with location, job title, email, and extension. Paul's page provides extended management team and senior leadership team information and announcements as well as Paul's discussion board which all staff can participate in. The home page is separated into 2 main areas of information: service alerts at the top and the multi-tabbed announcements section in the middle. Service alerts notify staff of disruptions to services throughout the system. These alerts are prioritized according to title color. Blue signifies an informational alert. Yellow, sometimes displayed as an orange, signifies a warning alert, and red signifies a critical alert. These alerts could include network outages, parking lot closures, and disruptions of accessible services, amongst others. You can click Service Alerts at the top to see all past and present alerts. These alerts can be accessed through the right-hand side navigation, which will be discussed later. The Announcements section in the middle of the home page is separated into 4 different tabs. The Announcements tab provides recent system-wide information. The Polaris Updates tab provides recent changes to the Polaris knowledge base. The Staff News tabs provides recent information of a more social nature as well as tips related to staff wellness. The Media tab provides links to media coverage related to HPL. Along the right side of HPLnet, you will see this column of links. They are also global navigators, which will appear on every page of HPLnet. At the top of the right-hand navigation, you will find another place to look for service alerts, organized by priority level. If you hover on one of the priority levels, it will show a window that has additional information about service alerts within that category. These are the same service alerts as the ones listed on the home page. They are also accessible here for easy access when you are on any of the other HPL pages. Continuing down the right-hand navigation, there are 5 additional icons that link to different parts of HPLnet. The Announcements links to a list of all current announcements. This is the same list of announcements that are displayed on the home page. However, accessing announcements through the right-hand navigation also provides access to archived posts. The Forms links to an inventory of system forms organized by departments. The Facilities icon links to the Archibus database, which allows staff to submit tickets for facilities-related issues. Staff can click Submit a new work request to start the ticket submission process. The Polaris icon links to the Polaris knowledge base, which provides recent updates and links to training material. The Service Desk links to the HPL Service Desk portal, which allows staff to submit SysA tickets for technology-related issues. Make sure you check the service alerts before you submit a ticket to ensure the DT department isn't already aware of the issue you are experiencing. Another global navigator is the footer on HPLnet. It's accessible from any page. The footer contains many useful and important links, such as HPL's catalog, Bibliocommons. This is where you can search and browse for items within HPL's collection. MyHR for access to PeopleSoft. This is where you can view pay stubs, apply for jobs, and update emergency contact information, amongst other tasks. The telephone list is a printable directory of HPL staff, organized by department and branches. It is often found at workstations and will need to be reprinted when there are updates. Events Management will link to Communico. KitKeeper links directly to the software that handles HPL's book club groups. For example, book club kits. At the top right-hand side of the main page, under your name, there is an About Me link. This links to a page with information about you, including your name, location, email, extension, and photo. This information pulls from our Active Directory and cannot be manually updated. If you need changes made, please submit a SysA ticket or call Service Desk at extension 3242 for more information. While you can't manually edit your staff information, you can edit your profile to include other information that you want to share with staff. You can also edit the list of links on the left-hand side in order to add quick access pages and documents. This list is customizable through the Edit Link option at the bottom of the list. In the middle of the page, you will see a list of your activity on HPLnet, which is visible to all staff. Every branch and department at HPL has its own page on HPLnet. Most of these branch and department pages are set up in a similar way. We will use the Ancaster branch as an example. At the top of the page, you will see phone numbers, manager's name, address of the location, hours, and extensions. Any extensions marked with an asterisk are meant for internal use only. Department pages are set up in a similar way, but may not include all of this information. There will be different options along the top depending on the branch or department. Permissions dictate what you are able to see. For example, Westdale staff can see emergency contact information for staff at Westdale. Permissions are determined based on the location in which you work. The branch calendar icon links you to the branch's programs and events. The contacts icon, you will find important contact information, such as RICO, Moneris, and the police non-emergency line. The Documents icon links to the branch or department's document library. This may contain information such as job duties, schedules, and opening and closing procedures. The Emergency Contacts icon links to a view of emergency contact information specific to the staff of that location. The Incidents icon links to the incident reports specific to that branch or department. You can also submit an incident report on this page through the Add Item link located at the bottom of the list. The Schedules icon links you to the branch or department's specific schedule. The Statistics icon allows staff to submit monthly statistics as required. The Vacations icon links to the branch or department's vacation calendar.